Just from a confidence standpoint, I think it helps our confidence a little bit. We feel like we've improved and gotten better from each game. We started out poorly. We didn't play well. We played better against New Zealand, especially in the second half. And then I felt we played much better defensive game against Iraq.
Against Iraq, they played a strong third quarter to create distance, but Coach Tim believes they can turn it up even more.
But Iraq is not Saudi Arabia, and they're not New Zealand and Chinese Taipei. But we just felt technically and mentally we were a better defensive team against Iraq, and we hope to bring that along when we play Saudi Arabia.
The team practiced at the Manara Sports Academy, where they fine-tuned their zone offense as they are expecting Saudi to try playing 2-3 zone defense from time to time due to their length and athleticism.
Their big man, their 7-footer, wasn't on that team, and he's kind of he fills in the donut that they used to be. They weren't that big in the middle. The big guys weren't that skilled, but he is a very skilled big man, so he kind of changes things for him. Plus, you know, their guards are very, very good, and they're quick. They get downhill very quick. It's hard to stay with them. They design their offense in a way in which their guards can get downhill, so it's hard to scheme against.
Saudi Arabia will be led by former Michigan Wolverine Muhammad Ali Abdurrahman, who averages 23.7 points per game, while Muhammad Al-Suwailem will man the paint as he norms 14.7 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks per contest.
So it's a formidable team, and that's why they played well. They had a chance to beat China, beat a good Jordan team, then they end up blowing out India. So they're a team that's at home. They're very comfortable with the court and the rims, and they're shooting the ball extremely well. So it's going to be a really good battle. I don't care where we would have played them, whether in our grouping or in one of the other days. It would have been a tough match any way we look at it.
An issue for Gilas is the health of Calvin Oftana, as he suffered a sprained ankle against Iraq. Currently, he is day-to-day, and his status will be a game-time decision for the coaching staff. But even with his possible absence, Coach Tim has full trust in his squad.
Together, 1, 2, 3.
From Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Carlo Pamintuan.
And obviously, Coach Tim has full confidence in his squad, and he actually has a full roster to be able to use, because guys like Jamie Malonzo have not yet seen.
So the young ones, this might be their opportunity to step up and play bigger minutes to stop Abdul Rahman for sure. We're probably going to see Chris Newsom on this guy most of the time, and really big job on the part of Chris to stop this kid.
You know, a lot of the fans are saying it's going to be a cakewalk here, but you know, when you take a look at Saudi Arabia, remember they played their first game up against China, and China did defeat them, but only by 5 points.
That was
they
close.
Stayed there in the game as long as they possibly could.
Absolutely, and China's undefeated in this tournament. So this team is definitely a much improved team from the versions that Gilas has played in the previous years.
Okay, let's bring in now Carlo Pamintuan. He is joining us all the way from Jeddah. Carlo, how are things on the ground there?